Stop scrolling for a moment. Let me ask you something honest. You can name 5 film stars without thinking. You can name 5 cricketers in seconds. You can even name social media influencers you do not personally know. But ask yourself this: can you name even one teacher, scientist, doctor, or officer who is quietly improving India today? Most people cannot. And that tells us something very serious about where our attention goes. This is not an attack on movies or sports. Entertainment is important. It gives us joy, it gives us escape. But the problem begins when entertainment becomes our only definition of success. When fame becomes more important than contribution, when being viral matters more than being useful. That is when society starts losing direction. Let me talk about education because this affects every family in India. According to Annual Status of Education Report, famously known as ASER report of Pratham NGO, even today only about 25% of class 3 children in rural India can read a basic text meant for class 2. Schools exist, teachers exist, but learning is weak. Now here is the part we do not talk about. Across India, thousands of government school teachers are working extra hours, running reading programs, visiting homes, and trying to fix learning loss after COVID. They do this without fame, without media coverage, and without awards. One teacher can change hundreds of lives every year, but we never call them heroes. Now think about healthcare. During COVID, hospitals ran out of beds, oxygen, and staff. India had less than one doctor per 1,000 people. Nurses, doctors worked day and night. Many got infected. Many died. At that time, we called them heroes. But once the pandemics ended, we quickly forgot them. There were no long-term rewards, no strong health reforms, and no national respect for their sacrifice. But celebrities were back on billboards and TV ads within months. That contrast shows us what we value and what we take for granted. In 2023, something extraordinary happened. ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, successfully landed Chandrayaan-3 near the moon's south pole. No country had ever done that before. The mission cost was about 615 crore, which is less than the budget of many big films. India achieved something historic in science and technology, yet most people do not know the names of scientists involved. We cheer loudly for fictional heroes on screen, but real life heroes remain invisible. Now let me talk about governance and honesty. Every year news reports show officers being transferred for stopping illegal mining, illegal construction, or corruption. Some officers are punished simply for following the law. These are not dramatic movie scenes. This is real India. These people protect public money and natural resources. Without them, systems collapse, but they are rarely celebrated. In fact, honesty often comes with a cost. Climate change is no longer a future problem. It is happening right now. India has faced severe heat waves, floods, and water shortages in recent years. Cities are becoming hotter. Farmers are struggling with unpredictable weather. Behind the scenes, scientists, engineers, forest officers, and local administrators are working to reduce damage and save lives. They do not appear on talk show. They do not have fan clubs, but they are protecting our future in silence. For young people, especially Gen Z, this is very important. Social media shows us only glamour. Algorithms push faces, not impact. Fame looks easy, service looks invisible, but real strength is not about followers. Real strength is about usefulness. A society survives not because people are popular, but because people are responsible. In the past, India admired people like Mahatma Gandhi ji, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and many more selfless souls because they served larger purpose. They were not famous first, they were meaningful first. Fame came later. Today the order is reversed, and that is dangerous. India does not need fewer celebrities. India needs more real heroes. Heroes who teach children, heroes who save lives, heroes who protect the environment, heroes who stand honest in difficult systems, heroes who protect us in border. If you change who we admire, we slowly change what our society becomes. So the next time you scroll, pause for 1 second and ask yourself one simple question. Is this person only famous, or are they actually making life better for others? Because in the end, countries are not remembered for their stars, they are remembered for the values they choose to celebrate. If you are liking my content, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Jai Hind.